you doing, guys? Out here going up to this section of woods property the family's got up here. Gonna spend an overnighter up here. Can't beat the weather. It's in the upper 30s right now, and supposed to only get down into the 20s tonight, so should be ideal. Gonna be using a tarp system. I have a rather inexpensive tarp that I don't mind banging around in the woods with, doing things like this. Gonna be sleeping under that tonight. Just spending some quality time solo again out here in the woods. So I'll shoot some video, take some still shots, and enjoy the beautiful outdoors. All right. This is an established site of sorts that I've shot some videos from up on this land. So yeah, there is a little fire pit here, but when I leave I usually cover it with branches or whatnot so it doesn't look so ugly. But yeah, this is what I'm doing tonight. Set up this it's a little 9x7 tarp by Outdoor Products. Again, it's not very expensive. I brought it up into the White Mountains to serve as a kitchen area, if you will, at times, but tonight's going to be my shelter. What I've done here is selectively grab some hemlock boughs and laid them down underneath to protect me from the ground. I'm also going to be using this. I have this old military wool blanket. I'm going to be laying that down on top of the boughs. And I'm also going to be using my Thermarest that reflects some body heat back on me. And then I'll be actually sleeping in I have a Sierra Design Pyro 15 degree down bag is what I'm going to be sleeping in tonight. So should be nice. Again, this is a beautiful spot. I did a video a few weeks ago on me and my youngest son were up here cooking some bacon over this fire here. I'll get a fire going a little later on. After I get my camp set up here, I'm going to be scrounging some firewood for the night, so that'll take a while. And then I'll get back to you. Again, there's some hemlock boughs under there to keep me off the ground a little bit. It rained the last the last 2 days rather hard, so everything's wet. So I'm probably gonna have to baton, get down in some wood, get some dry stuff, but I always seem to make it work somehow. Alright, guys. What I'm doing is I've got 3 upright sticks on the right side of my lean-to here. And what I'm doing is I'm weaving in some hemlock boughs to block this end in case there's any wind at night. It'll at least get this end blocked in. I'll go on the other side and show you from the inside out what it looks like. You can kind of see the end here. Kind of see it just going to block this end in from here over. Keep the prevailing wind out of here. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Well guys, I'm settled in here. Got a fire going. Got some wood, but I need to just take a little break here. I need to get a lot more for the night. The end of my, you can see the end of my lean-to shelter here. I got it blocked in with some hemlock boughs to keep the wind out of that end. That'll be the head end. And I haven't taken my sleeping bag out of the stuff sack yet. What I'm going to do now is, while I got some time to relax, I have these old buck natural Arkansas sharpening stones I've had for a while. This one's fine, and this is a medium. I'm going to put an edge on my knife. Brought them out, something to do. Just don't seem to ever have the time, so here we are, making the time. These are just some cheap folders. I think I've shown this one. This one was $1 at Walmart. These are all very affordable knives. This was like 11 bucks. Something great, but it's I mean, it works. This is a Kershaw. You can see there, I think. Walmart had these folders for 10 bucks. It's pretty nice. I don't know what this handle's made out of. It's got a clip. It's pretty nice. It's stainless. So I'll be putting an edge on all these knives. You've all seen this little Gerber neck knife I use. The Gerber Profile. Trusty Mora. And the Case 120 that I'm really starting to like. Again, this was a gift, and this was a gift. But this old Case 120 is just awesome for batoning or chopping wood. It's just fine, man. It's a nice, means a lot to me. The Mora. Had this for a long time. It's all tarnished up. This is carbon steel. It's a mess right now, to be quite honest with you. But it's carbon steel. Really sharpens up nice. Let me see if I can get this profile out of here. Some paracord wrapped around there. This is, I'm kind of partial to this knife too. I've had this a long time. Got some paracord wrapped around it. Again, Walmart, 20 bucks. Thing's very sharp. It's thick too. It's probably close to a quarter. Well, it's kind of tapered top to it, but the overall thickness is about 1/4 of an inch. It's real. You can't hurt this thing. It's indestructible. And this is that little Gerber neck knife. Again, I seem to have a lot of Gerber, but they're affordable, folks. Let me see if I can get this out. Pardon me. There you go. It's a sharp little knife. Doesn't need sharpening though. This is the knife I carry around my neck when I go up to the Whites backpacking for cutting cordage, branches, whatever. It's just really just handy. Yeah, so that's about it. I'm going to use the medium and then the fine. Brought a little vegetable oil to cook a steak up later, and I'm going to use a little bit of it on these stones. A little bit of it. Kind of getting smoked out here, folks. Sorry. Alright, well, I'm going to fiddle with these knives, get some edge on them, and I'll see you later. Well, it's starting to get dark a little bit. I think what I'm going to do is, I got a wind wall over there to retain some of the heat in here, because this tarp, obviously there's no sides in the configuration I have it. But on this open end here, I'm thinking of doing the same thing. I'll move my pack and get some branches and do the same thing here. I think it might help in that regard. But yeah, I'm looking forward to tonight. Got a real good bed of coals going there. I'm gonna fix up some food here in a little while before it gets too dark. Let me get up here and I'll show you. Found some really nice standing deadwood. This stuff's hard as a rock. It's oak. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna burn good. And we'll take it from there. Alright, so I'm gonna get some more firewood. I got quite a pile there, but not nearly enough for all night. Not that I'm gonna feed it all night, but a good part into it. And again, I'm gonna work on doing that over there. Okay. Alright. Got the other end closed in pretty good. You can see it down in the corner there. Again, driving in some vertical stakes. 1, 2, there's another one over there. And then weaving in some hemlock branches. It's already considerably warmer in here. It's knocked down the wind quite a bit. So yeah. Oh, it's really nice to get out and do this stuff, folks. I'm really fortunate to be able to get out and do this kind of stuff. It kind of grounds me, kind of puts things in perspective, above and beyond everyday business, if you will. And I just really appreciate being able to have the time to get out and do this stuff between work and family and whatnot. There's some clouds rolling in. It's not supposed to rain or snow, but you never know. Alright. I don't know if you noticed earlier, I got carrying a sidearm out here. There's been a lot of coyotes in the area lately. Actually, every year there seems to be more and more of them around here. Just protection. Nothing more, nothing less. Not that I'm really worried about them, but you never know, folks. I know the coyotes had a field day on deer last year. Last year this time we had probably, oh my God, probably 2 feet of snow, and the deer really struggled getting around, so the coyotes had a field day munching on deer all winter. Well, this year the deer are catching a break. Alright. Well, I've still got to get more firewood. And now that that little project is done, I'm going to get some more firewood and then fix up some food. Hungry. Alright. And again, thanks for coming along. Hope you're enjoying this little overnighter as much as I am. Alright, folks. Deer scat. A lot of deer sign around here. Just figured I'd show you the backside of my little tarp here. How I got it configured. Here's the right side. And that's the left side. All right. You can see this little spot. It's on a pretty steep ridge line here. It's beautiful though. It's one of my favorite spots. All right. So I got some water on the boil for some of these dehydrated mashed potatoes. baby reds. So we're gonna have those. And I brought this frozen little steak from home. It's not frozen anymore. So it's gonna be good after being out here all day. Use a little bit of this vegetable oil in the bottom of this skillet that I use to put on my honing knives. Yeah, that's good. You've seen this little skillet before. I think it's 7 or 8 inches across. Again, I don't take it backpacking, but doing quick overnighters like this, it's ideal. I don't mind carrying the weight. So I'm gonna get this on the fire, get it hot, and throw that bad boy in there. I'll be back with you. Well guys, it's getting dark and this camera doesn't do too well in low light situations, so this is probably going to be the last video portion of this evening anyway. Gonna have one last cup of coffee and then I'm going to fix up my bed so you can't really see in there. Yeah. That's my down bag. Inside that stuff's that. Alright. So this is home for tonight. Getting quite a bit of reflective heat up under here. I don't want the tarp too close to the fire, obviously, because I don't want it to melt on me. But yeah, this is gonna be home tonight. I'm tired. I did a lot of walking around earlier. Oh, excuse me. So, yeah. So yeah, that steak was good. Of course, everything's good out in the woods, folks. Those dehydrated mashed potatoes really rock. I use those a lot out on the trail, backpacking. They're just satisfying when you're out in the woods, to say the least. All right, so my belly's full. I'm gonna have, like I said, one more cup of coffee, and then just gonna enjoy the fire. Oh, this is nice. All right, folks. Good morning, guys. It's about 6:45. Got up a few minutes ago, stoked up the fire. It went out during the night. It didn't take much to get it back going, though. So it's 20. I put my little thermometer away. It's in that bag, but when I got up, it was 21 degrees. It got real windy last night. I slept pretty good. I wasn't cold at all. But what was happening is the tarp was blowing in, in and out all night with the fluctuating gusts of wind. So that distracted me in a sense. It was doing this all night. And I'm not used to that kind of noise, to be honest with you. You can see it there. See what it's doing. I considered just taking it down and sleeping under the stars, but I was too lazy to get up, so I dealt with this all night. But anyway. So, let me get some coffee going. Get some water for coffee anyway. Those little sides helped out a lot as far as wind coming in. Like I said, down there, but didn't really help with this. Excuse me. Probably should have tried some other configuration, perhaps an A-frame type thing. Although I didn't know it was going to be. I had no idea it was going to be that windy last night. Check out this sunrise. It's unbelievable. It's very nice. Can't really see it. It's prettier here, if you will. It's blocked by the trees, but it's coming up. Got my food bag over there. I don't know if you can see it. In fact, I should probably go get it. There you can get a better glimpse of the sunrise. Looks like it's going to be a great day. There you go. Yeah, I know it's not 15 feet up, but it's better than laying next to me. There's really not a whole lot in there anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and get that down and make some coffee. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Just another little tidbit of information. Last night before I went to bed, I boiled up this water and I put it in this rigid, hard Nalgene bottle. And what I do is I stuffed it down in the foot box of my down bag probably a half an hour before I went to bed. And I have to say, it's still a little bit warm. It's unbelievable. My feet don't usually get cold, but I didn't want to risk it last night. So yeah, this water is actually warm in just an Nalgene bottle that was, again, inside the foot box of my sleeping bag. So it's a good little thing to do if you have cold feet. And then you have non-frozen water for making coffee. Figured I'd let you know that. Well, guys, I'm gonna pack up, hike on out of here for today. Thanks for joining me on this little overnighter. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. It was a lot of fun. And if you have a chance to do this type of thing, do it. Life's too short. You gotta enjoy it. Beautiful outdoors. So thanks again for coming along. Peace. See you next time. So hiking on out of here. Shelly's gonna be picking me up. So alright, man. I gotta make up some time here. I don't want her to wait out there too long. So, like I said earlier, thanks for coming along, and hope you enjoyed this overnighter as much as I did. And we'll see you soon. Take care.